they will never change their mindset in order to be more agreeable or in order to see something the way it should be seen. They'll only see it the way they want to see it in order to make themselves seem right, because that's all anyone seems to care about, is being right, not being truthful or factual with the statements that they're making. Will automatically belittle others because they'll feel like their life is easy, it was gifted to them, they're in the powerful position that they're in because they were granted the authority to have that position. Like, they didn't struggle for it, they didn't grind for it. Those are the people who belittle others. There's nothing you can really do to stop it. It's just the way we are. Like, they'll start to believe that like they deserved what they got. It wasn't just like a luck factor, it wasn't just an opportunity presenting itself. Like, they deserved what they got, you know what I mean? Where do I see myself in 5 years? I'm not sure. 5 years is a long time. I haven't even been doing YouTube for 5 years, bro. Like, 5 years ago, I was smoking in a forest, wondering what the hell I was going to do with my life. You know what I mean? Like, ready to go on what we call the dole, ready to get benefits, ready to get money from the government because I had no job and I dropped out of school, like all that kind of stuff. That was 5 years ago. That was actually longer than 5 years. No, that was less than 5 years ago. That was 4 years ago. What's on your mind the most? On my mind the most, I think nowadays the realization that every person that you meet has an infinite amount of complexities going on in their life, and they're all the main character of their own story. You're a side character in their story, and no matter how hard you try to change people's opinions of certain topics, they're the hero in their own story, and the hero always has to be right. So they will never change their mindset in order to be more agreeable or in order to see something the way it should be seen. They'll only see it the way they want to see it in order to make themselves seem right, because that's all anyone seems to care about, is being right, not being truthful or factual with the statements that they're making. I think about that a lot. It's like the main example I can give to it, because of the space that I'm in, being YouTube, is YouTubers will always say like, I got shadow banned, or why is YouTube not recommending my videos, or YouTube hates me, why is my content not being pushed, YouTube is trying to kill my channel, like all of those kind of ones. It's not YouTube's fault. YouTube has set up an algorithm in the way that rewards people clicking on your videos and watching it to the fullest. If you can create content that is fulfilling to people's requirements when they click on it, they'll watch more, they'll click it faster, so you'll get recommended more. The people who are always saying like, I got shadow banned, and they're not shadow banned, are just people creating bad content with bad thumbnails. They think they're right, and they're not. Like, if I went and told them that, they wouldn't change their mind on the particular topic at hand. So that's why I don't even bother with it. It's really hard to change people's mindsets, which is why I think about it so often. Like, there's like, it's sad because in the social media age, people will automatically think that if you're trying to help them out, you're actually attacking them. Like, say I seen a tweet and it was this guy saying my channel's dead and it's not my fault. It is your fault. There's no, who else is there to blame? It's your channel. You know what I mean? Like, you got yourself into this position. To like try to help them out by giving them insights into how to improve their content and have better CTR to ultimately get more views. But they would see that as like an attack, a threat, and they wouldn't change their ways because they feel like I was like speaking down on them rather than taking the advice of somebody that is currently successful in this space. I don't watch anime, no. How did I quit drinking and smoking? Drinking was easy. I still smoke every now and then though. Like every now and then. I still will. Do you think it's better to start content creator when you're young, like 11 or 17? Probably, as far as like a mental standpoint goes, probably later. The later you start, the better in terms of like your mentality about life. But if you really want to become super successful, start young. But I don't know what it's like to start really young, because I experienced my whole childhood before I became known on YouTube.